We are about 1 week away from the pre-release of The Hobbit, so I came up with my top 5 of my favorite cards, the most powerful, the ones I think people will absolutely go nuts for, and I've just decided to make a short video about it. Let's go through the list, let's get right to it.
Our honorable mention is Bilbo's Gambit. It costs 2 mana, 1 generic, and 1 white. It can return a spell to its owner's hand, and if you give an opponent a treasure, nobody can cast any more spells that turn. That makes it great for stopping a combo, protecting your own winning play, or shutting down a big turn. It missed the top 5 because it's a little bit more situational. It is very powerful when the timing is right, but it's not constant value engine like the other cards on our list. Alright, at number 5 we have Elrond, Moon Reader. Elrond costs 3 mana, 2 generic, and 1 blue. His main thing is simple. When you use an ability on one of your creatures, he can draw you a card. And because that can happen once on every player's turn, he can quietly draw you a lot of cards over a full round. I ranked him 5th because he is consistent and easy to build around, but he is more of a steady value card than an explosive game-ending card. At number 4 we have Bilbo, Thief in the Night. Bilbo only costs 2 mana, 1 generic, and 1 blue. He makes cards you cast from outside of your hand cheaper, and when he attacks, he can let you cast certain cards from your graveyard. That is powerful because your graveyard basically becomes a second hand. He can reuse important spells, help with combos, and generate a lot of value for only 2 mana. I ranked him 4th because his ceiling is very high, but he usually needs to attack before he really gets going. At number 3, we have Thranduil the Elvenking. Thranduil costs 5 mana, 2 generic, 1 black, 1 green, and 1 blue. He gains the activated abilities of all elves in your graveyard. In simple terms, every useful elf that dies or gets discarded can give Thranduil another ability. He can become a mana creature, a tutor, and an untapped engine or part of a combo. I ranked him 3rd because he can do almost anything once the graveyard is set up. The downside is that he costs 5 mana and can be weakened by a graveyard removal. At number 2, we have Thranduil again, but this time it's the Strategist. He costs 5 mana, 3 generic, 1 green, and 1 blue. Whenever you play a land, he makes a 1/1 elf token. He also lets your other elves tap for green or blue mana. So every land helps you build your army, and that army turns into extra mana. The deck grows creatures and ramps at the same time. I ranked him 2nd because he is extremely consistent. High-end commander play really requires you to play a lot of lands and ramp up fast, so he rewards you for doing something you were going to do anyway. And number 1, and this is the best one in my opinion, the Queen of Dale. She only costs 2 mana, 1 generic, and 1 white. Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, she lets you recruit, which means you draw a card, discard a card, and possibly make a soldier token. She's number 1 because she's cheap, she can trigger for multiple opponents, and she gives you several kinds of value at once. She helps you find better cards, fills your graveyard, and builds you a board of tokens, all for 2 mana.
Well, now you've heard my piece. I want to hear about you guys. Is my ranking okay, or do you guys think that I messed up somehow? Or are there other cards that should have been on the list that it didn't make the list? Are there other cards that you're looking into, some that are flying undercover? Well, let's hear it. Type it down in the comments below. Let's go.